Have you learned to give thanks to water? Have you learned Have you learned to give thanks to water or no, or not yet? Have you? 72 to 76, 72 to 76% of your accumulation, I keep telling you, that is water. Water is the most significant. Water is the most significant, and water is the most primary. Water is the most significant, and water is the most primary element. Water is the most significant, and water is the most primary element of the nature, basically, which supports human accumulation, if you understand, which supports human accumulation, that what you understand as your body. Giving thanks, very simple. You see, you thank to other accumulations. You thanks to other beings, which is also a good thing. You thank to other accumulations too, basically, which is also a good thing. Everything is good. So how do you pay thanks? So how do you pay thanks to water, basically? I have showed you multiple times before that how you pay thanks to water during the meditation. During the meditation, when you are sitting here. During the meditation, when you are sitting here, and after you establish yourself in silence, after you establish, silence the mind, silence within and silence outwards. You just look at the water. Water also has memory. If you understand, water also has memory. So you just look at the water and you pay your gratitude to the water. You pay your gratitude. You just say, thank you for holding me up on this planet Earth. Thank you for holding me up on this ground, basically. Thank you. You see, in the last retreat, in the last retreat that I have posted here on YouTube through my social media or Facebook, in that last retreat, the description basically, in the description I mentioned this may be a semi-final retreat, or the message from sacred, or the message from divine. In the message I have mentioned that. In the description, basically, if you remember, if you remember in the last, if you remember in the last retreat that I posted, in that last retreat I mentioned in the description of that retreat that it may be the last retreat, it may be the semi-final retreat, since I'm totally living on purely on intuition, and there is no involvement of thought. If there is no involvement of thought, it means there is no involvement of mind. If there is no involvement, if there is no involvement of mind, then there is no involvement of jealousy, then there is no involvement of fear. Then there is total authenticity. That's the word I'm looking for in English. There is just total authenticity. There is no, if there is no thought present in me, there is no mind present, because mind is not what thought is not what mind does. Remember that. We have talked about that. Just about 200 retreats, the messages from Divine and the messages from Sacred here on YouTube. Just about is getting there. But totally, in all those messages I have told you, on and off, mostly on silent the mind. Silent the mind. In on and off, and mostly on, in those messages I have told you that thought is not what mind does. Thought is what mind is, just like the sun. Shining is not what sun does, basically. Shining is what now watch me, I am repeating myself. Shining is not what sun, S-U-N, sun. Shining is not what sun does. Shining is what sun is. If there is no shining present, there is no sun present, if you understand, isn't it? It's very simple. It's wisdom, because wisdom is common sense. So what I'm saying, I'm not saying rocket science. If there is no shining present, there is no sun present, isn't it? Shining, so hence it is logical and it is acceptable for you humans to understand that shining is not what sun does. Shining is what sun is. You see, just like that, thought is not what mind does. Thought is what mind is. If there is no thought present, there is no mind present. I have been living almost just about a month now totally on intuition. When there is no thought, there is no mind. There is no mind, there is no fear. There is no jealousy. There is no freaking out. There is no compulsion. There is just love. Love is not what you do or you create love. It's always present, but it is overlooked and it is unfortunately covered because of all these negative traits: fear, jealousy, resentment, compulsion, and all that, if you understand. So I am living on pure intuition. I am basically living on pure intuition, and I am living on pure love just about last 1 month basically. And last retreat, when I posted that retreat, I told you that it may be semi-final, which would make this retreat final, but that's not the case. As I said, I am fulfilled, I am ready, I'm not freaking out, there is no fear in me. I have a sense of accomplishment, because what I came here for on this planet Earth, I have fulfilled that purpose, if you understand. However, it's not it's not verified from Brahma. It's not verified from Brahma. It's not verified from Sacred that this may be the last retreat. It's not verified from Brahma. Brahma tells me the reason you came here, you have fulfilled your purpose. That's why I have a complete sense of accomplishment and fulfillment, if you understand what I'm saying. And however, it's not verified from Brahma that this just may be my last retreat. Sorry for the disappointment. Just joking. It's a joke. Anyway, so have we learned the lessons? When I say we, of course, I'm not arrogant, so I include myself also. When I say we, I include myself. The universe does not recognize who is arrogant and who is not arrogant. Universe only recognizes who is more aware and who is less aware. When you become more aware, automatically you become zero arrogant. Arrogance goes from you. It's a negative trait to have anyway, and it goes away. You see, it's a given when you become more aware. If you are less aware, you are arrogant. It's very simple. Not only that you are arrogant, not only not only that you are not only that you are arrogant, but also you are ignorant. You see, you if you are more aware, then you are not ignorant, nor you are arrogant. If you are less aware, which is universe recognize only who is more aware and who is less aware. So if you are more aware, you arrogance is gone, ignorance is gone. If you are less aware, ignorance is there, arrogance is there. So choose what you want from your life. These are the two choices. It's very simple. I bring clarity in you so I can defeat the demons. I bring clarity in you so you can defeat the demons. Demons only use imagination. Demons only use your mind to penetrate the thought and the idea, even if it has no basis within you. I am going over everything that I have been told. Excuse me, I am going over on everything that I have told you in just about last 200 retreats, just about that. So what I'm saying, basically, a person who does meditate, irregularly, a person who does do yoga regularly, that person is always is at peace. And the mind that you wrap around like a rubber band, we have talked about that you wrap your mind around like a rubber band. Your rubber band becomes thicker and thicker if you do yoga and meditation. It doesn't mean that your mind becomes thicker and thicker, but your aura. So the demon that are around us and they travel with us. Some people even believe they are within us. So the demons, the counterparts of the devil, and the devil is the king. Devil or demons both, basically, they cannot have no effect in us. So I'm trying to make your rubber band that you wear around you very, very super thick by bringing only clarity in you. If you understand, you like the super thick rubber band, don't you? I know you do. So that's what I am trying to do. So have we learned the lessons yet? The only reason this experience is generating, the only reason this experience is being generated is because you are yet learning the lessons. It's simple. If there are no lessons, means there is no karma. If there is no karma, there is no experience. If all the lessons are learned, if all the lessons are learned, if all the lessons are learned, it means that you have transcended all the karma. When you have transcended all the karma, it means very simple, there are no more lessons to learn. You see what I am saying to you? There are no more lessons, so there is no experience. Now, some of you are living in ignorance. You see, I am not saying with any arrogance. Remember, ignorance and arrogance go side by side, but there is no easy way or there is no polite way to say it, and I gotta say it because it's important for your growth. It's important for the transparency. Now, some of you are ignorant. Some of you are illiterate. Some of your awareness is not heightened because you have consumed in superstitious and lies, and you only tell yourself what suits you. You only perceive what you want to perceive or what suits you because you are ignorant. You see, your awareness is not heightened. Until unless you do something about it, you would remain ignorant. And we the yogis, we the meditators, we the sannyasis, or we the sages would keep calling you ignorant because you are not doing anything to change it. Some of you may say, what's wrong with the experience? We are happy in this experience. Yeah, but you are not achieving moksha. Yeah, you may be happy. You may be happy basically in this experience, but you are not achieving liberation. You are not achieving mukti. You are not achieving ultimate liberation. If you understand or you don't understand, you may be happy, and second of all, your happiness is depending on a lot of efforts outside of you. You are not happy from within. If you follow a religion which is the human construct, you become even more miserable because religions are detrimental for your spiritual growth. If you are a religious person, you tell yourself lies that you are happy. So much praying, no matter what religion you follow. Noor, I am here to refute your religion. I don't have that kind of time. My time is becoming precious and precious at is my time is becoming precious and precious as it is going by. Every second, my time is becoming precious and precious. I don't have time to refute the religion. That was a different lifetime. This is a different lifetime. I refuted the religion in a separate lifetime. It was before. I don't have time to refute religion because religion is pity. And when I look at the religion, anyone can know that religions are human constructs based on the lies to gain power. Three monotheistic religions, basically. Monotheistic religion, excuse me. All these major three monotheistic religions, they are detrimental to your spiritual growth. So if you want to ever achieve or expedite your spiritual growth, you need to abandon the religion, leave it. There is no truth in it. There may be some aspects of goodness. There may be some aspects of goodness. There may be some aspects of truth in it. Obviously, stole from the wise sages, but religions are man-made. And these men, whoever they were, I don't care about that, whoever they were, mostly they were seeking some type of authority or power. One can say, what about Jesus Christ? Well, Jesus Christ did not form no religion. Jesus Christ had nothing to do with any religion. Jesus Christ was the biggest mystic and the biggest beautiful human being. That's what he was. You see, Jesus Christ was the beautiful human being, and he didn't say anything about any religion. It were the disciples, basically, who betrayed him in the very first place, and after that they maybe united together to write Bible. That was after 10-15 years ago, and I don't even remember their names, nor I pay any attention or I have a reason to remember their names, because obviously it's a human construct. You see, Jesus Christ was phenomenal, by the way. If you only look at his life and you read parables, you would find tons. If you only look at his life and you read parables, his life, his biography, not that fictional book Bible, but if you look at that, you would find more wisdom in it. You understand? Anyway, so if you are a religious person, no matter what religion you follow, basically, what happens, your growth is zero. Either it has stopped or you are even devolving while you came here, basically, in the very first place to evolve. Somebody said, Jesus died for my sins. No, it does not work like that, basically. As I told you not long ago, a few minutes ago, didn't I tell you that you only believe what you want to believe. You only see what you want to see. You see, you cannot get past that you cannot see the truth as truth is happening, but you only see what you want to see. That's your reality. But a totally authentic, a totally authentic person, a person who has integrity and truly seeking for the truth and truly seeking for the wisdom. Such a person does not perceive or does not want to perceive as what they want to perceive, but they always look for the truth. That's the difference. A person who is religious would only perceive what they want to perceive. A spiritual person, and a real spiritual person, not a hypocrite spiritual, but a real spiritual person, always and always looking for the truth and wisdom. You see, they are the truth seekers. I know there are numerous here on YouTube, my followers, and also some of those ones at Facebook, the social media, beautiful people. I can tell, even I have never met these people in person. I never had a conversation with these people in person, but I know they are beautiful people. I know how they are looking for truth and how they are the seekers of truth. But most of you become hypocrite because you say Jesus died for my sins. No, it doesn't work like that. It's a lie. Even if you sneezed, you would pay the price of it. You understand that's how everything is, but you don't see it. Even I am telling you what is karma. Karma, even if you sneezed, it would generate a reaction. Till you transcend the reaction, this world would not let you leave. You understand? And if you go in one carnation, you would come back to the second carnation. Till you transcend effect, the effect of your cause, till you transcend the effect of your action, till you transcend the effect of your karma. You understand? Jesus has no power on you. Jesus doesn't make decisions in your life. Jesus cannot die for your sins. It means you are not holding yourself accountable. Whatever you do, God forbid me 1,000 times. God forbid me 1,000 times you go around and you hurt people, for example, because I have seen these things happen. People go around and they hurt other people. People go around, they purposely torment other people or other creations, even like animal cruelty and all that negativity. And in the end you say, well, Jesus has died for my sins, so I am exempted. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to pay the price of your action. You have to pay the price of what you caused. If you understand, I can see that way. Right now I am looking in this moment in time as I'm speaking the words of truth and wisdom, and I'm talking to you while I'm still in a state of meditation. I am looking right in the eyes of a demon that you humans cannot see from a naked eye, but I can. I am looking right into it while I'm speaking the words of truth and wisdom. You see what I'm saying to you? So what I'm telling you, it doesn't work like that. That Jesus, it means you are not holding yourself accountable. All the entire universe, Jesus is a small happening. He's nothing. You understand? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I hold him high and I have a lot of regard because he was a mystic and he was a wise man, wise human being, and he was a mystic. That's all he was. It's not that this and that, or he had any type of power to change your life, or he died for your sins. No, he did not die for your sins. He cannot die for your sins. He cannot do anything. He has no power on your life. As much as I'm telling you how things are, I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm telling you the truth, that you are basically, that you are trying to ignore. You don't want to see the truth because that will bring you back to your place and you would freak out. But one way or another, you're going to have to face the truth. Either you face the truth willingly or unwillingly. If you are not willing, nature would make the circumstances, nature would make and edifies around you, using people that you know, even your relatives. You see, nature would create a sense, a climate around you. And then it would bring you down to your knees so you can learn the lesson. And I promise you, as I am breathing, it is true. Even if you sneezed, you see, you caused something. This is an action that you sneezed. You would see the reaction and you would transcend the reaction. Otherwise, it would keep happening and happening. I'm giving you an example to make you understand. It is that simple and it is that sensitive. So stop telling yourself a lie that Jesus died for my sins. Jesus died for good. That's for sure. I'm not even joking with you. Jesus died for sure. Yeah, he died 2000 years back, you know. Yeah, that's for good. I have no problem with that, but he didn't die for your sins. He died all right. That's what I'm saying. He died all right. He's gone. He does not exist anywhere, just in his wisdom exists. And he just exists in your mind, maybe, that there was some blonde guy named Jesus. Obviously, he didn't even look like that. The people portray him like now Caucasian, or he looks like some type of blonde guy with the blonde beard or whatever. No, do not try to make him westernized. He was a Middle Eastern person. He was a Middle Eastern person, as far as I remember. There is a place called Nazareth, 16 miles or 16 kilometers north of Jerusalem. You understand, if I remember that, or I have downloaded the knowledge correctly from that part and from that era. So he was a Middle Eastern person. Do not try to make him white or yellow or black or this or that. He was what he was. It's not important how he looked. What is important is his message that you cannot find in Bible. But in Bible you would find hypocrisy. In Bible you will find twisting of words. In Bible you will find lies. But if you ever want to find the truth, just read his biography and see how he reacted or what he said in numerous occasions. Okay, so this is about Jesus. Let's take him out. There was Muhammad, like 1500 years ago. He was what he was basically. I have no reason to remember him or anything like that. Muhammad, and he cannot also do anything, even though you chant his name and you go to mosque and you pray like numerous times a day, and after that you are miserable. Misery is written all over your face, that other wise people can read that. After so much praying and all that, you are still miserable. You still inside, you still have the sense that something is missing, and I know it. When I see you, of course, I can see through you. So this was Muhammad. Muhammad cannot do nothing. He passed on 1500 years back. You know, he has no power on anybody. You can chant his name 1000 times a day, but it's not going to bring any difference, because if it was, you wouldn't look this miserable. But after doing all these prayers on his name and whoever he said, it's still, there is nothing happening, you see. So you need to go beyond now, because you have tried it, it's not working for you. So now you need to go beyond. I'm not here to disrespect Muhammad. I am basically, I am not here to disrespect Muhammad, for one, and number two, I'm not here to disrespect his religion or refute his religion or whatever the human construct he came up with. That's not my job, okay? I just told that there was Muhammad, he was a man and he did so and so. That's all I said. Nor I am scared speak in the words of truth and wisdom. Just know that I am not scared. I would always speak, but I will tell you that his religion is a false religion. And of course, it's a human construct, because he made that religion. And then after chanting his name 1000 times, or any names whatsoever 1000 times, that is still, the misery is written all over your face, and you are still thinking that you are missing something from within. You are still in the state of compulsion. You are not fulfilled. You are not contented. So that, let's take him out of the way as well, because it's not working. So move on. Okay, he cannot do anything. and then move on and come to the truth, not investing your faith and your awareness in something like this. Otherwise, you would always be miserable. You would never find the truth. And then there are the third monastic religion, David, Joseph Smith, or whoever, all these small religions, the counterparts in the world, and all that drama. These are all human-made religions. When I see the religious people, all I see is misery. I'm not saying that every religious person is like that. I'm not saying that every religious person is like that. But when I see these religious people, a fair amount of them, all it is written is misery basically, and the one who are not miserable, they are almost bypassing the religion. Now they are coming out of it. I know that too, because they are the truth seekers, and I congratulate them and I love them. I love truth seekers. Okay, no matter who you are, no matter what part of the world you are living in, your creed, your color, your gender, no matter. I do not subscribe personally myself to these abstract things. I love you and I congratulate you, and I would always be watching over you. I would always be watching over you. I promise you that. So you have no reason to feel scared. You have no reason to have fear. Me and the people and the sages and my spiritual guides would always be looking out for you and watching over you. I promise you that. Okay? With or without our body, with or without my body. So till whatever you have caused, you need to pay the price of it. Because if the course of your carnation is disrupted by bodily demise or what your mind understands as death, then you will have to come back to pay the price. And then you will have to come back. You would just keep coming back over and over till you have paid the price of your action. And the action can as small as even when you sneezed. So don't wrong people. Do not go around and step on their throat, which is the demon and the devil. Do not just go around and step on your throat to get ahead in life and then say Jesus passes, you see, or Jesus has died for my sins. It's an illusion. You are illusional and you call yourself normal. I don't know how that is working for you. Or you hurt people, or you physically, God forbid me, you hurt people and you tell them it's my way and highway and all that, and you do not give them the liberty to think for themselves, and you say that Muhammad is protecting me, or Joseph Smith is protecting me, or Joseph is protecting me, or David is protecting me, or Muhammad or Umar or whoever is protecting me. You commit all these atrocities, you subjugate other humans and other creations, and then you say you are protected. No, you are not. You understand why I'm saying to you, you are not protected. You never were protected, and you never will be. Nobody can protect you if you commit these atrocities. Whatever you have caused, you would see the effect of it. If you understand, whatever you have caused, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, you would see the effect of it. You may see the effect in next few seconds if you understand, don't you? You may, if you understand, you may see the effect of it in next few seconds. You may see the effect of it in next few minutes. You may see the effect of it in next few days. You may see the effect of it in next few months. You may see the effect of it in next few years. You may see the effect of it in next few decades, or if your life is interrupted by bodily demise or death, then you may see the effect of it in the next life or the life after, but you would keep coming back till you are causing things. If you understand specifically atrocities around you, specifically if you are harming people, if you are stealing money, if you are a thug, you are betraying people, you are scamming them, then there is no stopping of nature and the life. It would bring you down over and over and over onto your knees till you learn not to do so. If you understand, you humans, I'm not saying everybody is like that, but the beautiful people, the real truth seekers, their numbers, unfortunately, their numbers, unfortunately, and their numbers, sadly, is very small. That's why the dharma of humanity is so low in this moment in time. But as long as we, the rishis, we, the yogis, we, the meditators, we, the sannyasis, or we, the wise people, or we, the sages, or the dedicators, if I may use such a word, as long as we are around, whether in, within, or without our body, as long as we are around, we would keep coming back and to bring the dharma of humanity. That's number one. And we would keep coming back to defeat the demon. Right now, I am looking right in one's eyes while I'm in the state of meditation and speaking the words of sacred. It's not liking it, it's not loving it, it has no gender. But I can see in its eyes, basically, if I say as much as I know it goes by. You see, it runs away, it has no power on me. There's the power of being human. When you become more alert, you become more aware through your dedication to Kriya meditation, through your dedication to Kriya yoga, through your dedication to everyday meditate, every day. Everything comes down to practical and see the miraculous results. Anyway, ponder about what I said. Watch this retreat if you have to and rewatch it. Try to do good things. Do not rip people for your selfish individual gain. Otherwise, you would not only that you are stuck and you are not going anywhere. You see the rubber band? Rubber band is round. So it looks like that you are walking within the rubber band in circle. So don't do all these things so you can flourish. Do not do. You see, live in unity, learn to live in harmony, learn to coexist. Think for mutual benefit, think for common wealth, think for common benefits, think for everybody, not just for yourself. And you will only do so when you have more patience. And how are you going to have more patience? When you do meditation. It's not rocket science. Don't go anywhere. As soon as you heard the truth, as soon as you heard the words of truth and wisdom, you wanna run. Because for you, I think I'm telling you a story, but that's not happening. Don't go anywhere. Stay here and meditate with me for some time. I'll be right back. Yeah, there you go. Water. I told you about that. Silence the mind. Mind would rise and it would subside. Just silence the mind. I have told you and I have taught you that how to silence the mind. Let's meditate. Don't go anywhere. Let's meditate first.